Love your vibe, yeah. We the best, give me the light, yeah. And we turn it up every time. And we bust it up, watch the hype. Watch it. Ha! Bad. Anyway, them see me, make gun, them a chat. Bad. Busting up the place with my style. What kind of thing that style where we fling?
I'm having trouble with my internet. It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place the second device where you need coverage. Boom. Now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. And my guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today itself.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
It's another Monday and welcome to Morning Live. Hope you're doing good guys. Hope you're doing good so far.
Yes, guys, that's right. Happy Monday going out to all of you lovely viewers tuning in right now to us. Hope you guys had a great start to the morning and hope you guys have a great start to the week.
It's Monday. Let's start to look at some of your trending stories. KPSM conducts target scooters control operation. Multiple arrests and seizures made. In response to the ongoing rise in scooter-related traffic violations and the use of scooters in criminal activities, the Police Force of St. Martin, KPSM, carried out coordinated traffic and crime control operations on Friday, October the 24th, 2025, and Saturday, October 25th, 2025. The operation was conducted at several strategic locations across the island and focused primarily on stopping and inspecting scooter riders. The objectives were twofold: to improve road safety by ensuring the scooter rider possessed valid documentation, and to disrupt criminal activity by identifying individuals who may be using scooters to commit offenses or evade detection. The controls were executed between 12 p.m. and 10 p.m. on both days. During this period, a total of 40 scooter riders were stopped. Of these, 24 individuals for failing to present the legally required documents. Additionally, one individual was arrested for possession of illegal narcotics in violation of the OPM legislation. The operations were also supported by members of the Voluntary Corps of St. Martin BKS. This action follows previous successful scooter enforcement operations, including one carried out earlier this year near the Simpson Bay Bridge. For this most recent operation, new locations were selected to anticipate shifting behavior and movement patterns among scooter riders seeking to avoid police controls. Scooters continue to be a major factor in certain criminal cases and traffic safety risk. KPSM will continue to take firm measures and conduct targeted controls to ensure safety and restore order to our roads and in our communities. KPSM urges all scooter owners and riders to ensure that their vehicles and properly registered are insured and follow all traffic regulations. Quite a number of police stories today.
Yeah, wow.
Hailey?
Yeah, I see. Okay. KPSM responds swiftly to an armed robbery on Front Street. One suspect arrested. Search continues. The police force, better known as KPSM, is currently investigating an armed robbery that took place on Saturday afternoon, October 25th, 2025, at approximately 5 p.m. at a jewelry store located on Front Street. Central Police Dispatch received multiple calls reporting that 3 suspects arrived in a small gray vehicle, exited the car, and proceeded to rob the establishment. After committing the robbery, the suspects abandoned the vehicle on Front Street and fled on foot toward the boardwalk. Then they made their escape on 2 scooters heading in a direction of the Fort William area. Upon confirmation of the robbery, KPSM immediately activated and executed its planned armed robbery response action, which includes rapid unit deployment, road closures, and containment of surrounding areas. Several police units were dispatched, and the Fort William area and adjoining areas were cordoned off as a large-scale operation was launched. During the ongoing search of the getaway scooters, the getaway scooters were located by the offers. Further coordinated action led to 2 suspects being tracked into the Bel Air area. As officers moved in, the suspects fled into an abandoned building next to the nearby hotel. After a perimeter was secured, one of the suspects managed to escape under a cover of darkness towards the DV area. The second suspect attempted to evade police by jumping into the sea. He was successfully removed from the water by KPSM officers, placed under arrest, and transported to the Phillipsburg police station, where he remains in custody for further questioning. Several items believed to have been stolen during the robbery, but they were recovered from the arrested suspect and confiscated as evidence. The abandoned vehicle and scooter used in the commission of the crime was also seized for forensic investigation. KPSM officers continue to operations late into the night as efforts remain for ongoing to locate the apprehended and the remaining suspects. KPSM strongly condemns these acts of violence that threaten the community's safety and stability. Let it be clearly understood that those who commit crimes of this nature will be relentlessly pursued. The long arm of the law may move with a deliberate precision, but it is unwavering. If you do the crime, you will be arrested and prosecuted. Anyone with more information that may assist in this investigation is urged to contact Police Central Dispatch at 721-542-22222 or the anonymous tip line at 9300, or send a message to the KPSM Facebook page. They have a Facebook page. That's interesting.
Yeah, they have a Facebook page. And also, you know, you couldn't stop laughing, right?
No, because you're jumping in the ocean, and you're looking for like didn't they learn anything from the jet ski robbery?
That's the second suspect to do it.
That's why I was laughing.
Weeks.
I was just laughing at how ludicrous that story was. You know, like when you just can't like hold it in.
It's a movie.
It is a movie. Our life is a movie. St. Martin is not a real place, y'all.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we got more for you.
Don't go anywhere.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Welcome back.
Yes, guys, that's right. We are back, and we have another story for you, but this time it's more international and less so regional. All right. Coming from The Hague, growing tension between Venezuela and the United States has raised concerns in The Hague about possible spillover effects for Curaçao and Aruba. During the Caribbean part of the Kingdom debate on September 30th in the Dutch House of Representatives, several members of Parliament urged closer attention to the region's security and clear communication with the islands. The discussion focused mainly on the risk that expanded U.S. operations near Venezuelan territory, which could unsettle the southern Caribbean, where Curacao and Aruba, autonomous countries within the Kingdom of the Netherlands, sit close to the Venezuelan coast. Lawmakers asked the government to match Europe-focused security priorities with concrete measures for the Caribbean parts of the Caribbean. Peter Van Hassen, Party for Freedom, said that the government cannot ignore risk on its own doorstep. We are pouring billions into the terrible war in Ukraine, Van Hassen said. Meanwhile, right on the edge of our own kingdom, tensions between America and our neighbor Venezuela are escalating. The Netherlands cannot turn a blind eye to the risks this poses to the safety and the stability of our own islands. He called for a higher readiness in the Caribbean and urged stronger protection for Curacao and Aruba if the situation worsens.
Yeah, this is going to be a bad situation. Let's hope that Trump give up on Maduro.
No, but the problem is that Trump doesn't even know what he's doing. And then he's like attacked a couple of ships off of the coast of Trinidad and Tobago. And then some of these people actually live to tell their account of the story. So if it comes to what needs be, there's going to be lots of problems. And you know that the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago don't play. So give them the chance or give them the forum at the UN to talk about this, and they will talk about this. So
let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, in some other news, indeed unfortunate that myself belong to a system that needs urgent reform, a political system that spends weeks trying to validate or justify crime trends instead of tackling them head on. And with that, Member of Parliament Viren Kutai said on Sunday, called for St. Martin's crime plague a travesty of justice in our society, and expressed his frustration and concern for the general public. He added, "Some may criticize my tone or approach, but as a human being, I cannot stay silent while our people live in fear. Sometimes even leaders must vent to awaken others. We have to do better." In the wake of the more violent robberies and other instances of crime over the past week, the Member of Parliament, who have been vocal on the floor of Parliament numerous times, could not hold his comment over the weekend. We are presently faced with a serious uptick in crime, one that has shaken the very sense of safety in our communities, he stated. Recently, it has been said that the patterns of the robberies have changed in 2025, suggesting that we are experiencing merely a higher visibility of crime rather than an actual increase. In August, it was stated that the crime must be addressed with facts, not perception. Yet, as the perception has been dismissed, chaos has taken over the streets, he added. Note should be taken that it was the Minister of Justice, Natalie Takelin. He recently made the remarks MP Kutai reference. He said while it was emphasized that public safety must be guided by accurate data and called for an island-wide integrated approach, this reasoning, he said, conveniently ignores the reality that robberies are happening more frequently than ever. And that's Member of Parliament Viren Kutai of the Democratic Party.
Yeah, but you know what it boils down to, and it's a very unpopular opinion, but the truth of the matter is because we are not allowed to carry arms ourselves or not arm our security guards with arms, this problem is going to continue to happen because there's so many times I can't imagine how helpless and defenseless security guards feel when they're in the middle of a robbery and they can't do nothing.
It's the system we have, my dear.
Yeah, but I think it would be great for them to kind of create a little
You see,
task.
they can't try it on the Prince side. The Prince side, the guards, they can carry arms.
Yeah, but you know what they could do? They could try to create a little task force for Front Street, and if EMA is willing to put money aside for those people who are willing to be in the States when they have police officers that live in their neighborhood decide to do police patrol at night and they volunteer. Well, think of the same concept, which would be police officers who don't mind doing the extra time, and then instead EMA would be, trying to figure out how to compensate these gentlemen instead of it coming from the government's pocket, because I think this is the main reason, because they've been asking for extra security on Front Street. And between me and you, after what happened with that tourist the other night, they definitely should have police doing regular patrols up and down neighborhood watch style at night Otherwise, you're not going to get any tourists checking in hotels. You're not going to get anybody booking Airbnbs, and you're not going to get any long-term renters coming down to stay, in Phillipsburg. I hate to break it to you, but the truth of the matter is that what happened the other night with that tourist in the chain and the guy walking off.
But at least they catch the fellow.
I
think he's the one who jumped in the pond.
Who knows? But between me and you, I hope that guy gets everything that he's after. How do you just walk away and smirk on the camera and let somebody get mugged like that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. So, but yeah, back to my whole point though. Like I just said, I think it would be in Ema's best interest, and maybe other store vendors too, not just Ema, because there's other people on Front Street. If you all collectively just get together and pull some money and put a proposal together for minister tackling, I don't see why that can't happen.
You never know.
You never know. Who knows?
All right, horoscopes when we come back. Stay with us.
I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my
Here
heart.
in St. Martin, we take pride in our island and want the world to see us, to hear us, and to dream about us.
Yeah, it's here, certainly. Oh my God, this gotta be the first place with these now. Yeah, this is it. Can I get this one printed, please?
Of course, let me get it ready for you. Here you go.
Thank you, bro. This was really quick and I appreciate it because I'm on the run. Have a good one.
Yes.
Welcome back. All right, time for your horoscopes.
Yes, guys, let's jump into our horoscopes. All right, Aries, goals, goals, goals. As the clock winds down on 2025, you could develop a new determination to achieve some very specific objectives. The work week kicks off with the moon in ambitious Capricorn in your 10th house of career success, lighting a fire under your feet. You may start to realize how important certain things are to you, but you can't sprint to the finish line, Aries. Slow and steady will win this race.
All right, let's go into Taurus. Taurus, what others call pessimism, you call realism. But that somatic dispute becomes mood today. With the moon anchored in Capricorn and your optimistic ninth house, suddenly the glass looks half full, which your Epiphanian sign may soon be whipped into mocktail. Capricorn moonbeams can motivate you, so you've been feeling stuck. Make a list of the top 5 things you want to achieve before the year wraps. Seeing it spelled out can help you figure out what your first or next step is.
All right, Gemini, whether you're a long-term investor or just learning the difference between an index fund and a money market, you can always learn more about managing your assets. As the moon kicks off the week in grounded Capricorn and your 8th house of wealth and shared resources, you can make some smart moves for the future. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your hard-earned pay, but it's also important to sock a little away, no matter how much or how little you earn. Before the day is done, check out a personal finance blog or talk to a savvy friend who can explain the concept of compounding interest.
Cancer, choose your magic number today. As the moon rolls through Capricorn and your zone of partnerships, no matter where you all fall on the sliding scale between the carefree and codependent, you might be craving some more balance in your life. If you want to create more time to spend with your SO, or to explore new professional and personal opportunities, streamline your schedule. Scale way back on obligations that don't matter so much and relocate that time for what you truly desire. It may be hard to say no at first, but it gets easier with practice.
All right. Leo, raise a glass of turmeric tonic and toast your health today. Today the moon swings through Capricorn and your 6th house of well-being, motivating you to tweak some of health habits. If your plate hasn't hosted a dark leafy green in a while and your exercise regimen revolves around beelining to the coziest chair in the house after work, This lunation can help you kick off a whole new game plan. The challenge is just taking that first step, like stopping at the gym after you clock out or tomorrow morning. No time like the present.
Virgo, hello gorgeous. The moon sashays through your fifth house of glamour, romance, and creativity today, waking up your inner artist. Maybe it's time to revisit a passion project like that screenplay, Substack, or half-finished painting, or maybe you are the project, Virgo. Why can't you be the canvas for your innovative inspiration? The better you look, the happier you feel. So go ahead, give yourself the mini makeover or wardrobe essential you've been thinking about. A few perfectly chosen fall pieces can put a spring in your step.
All right, Libra, while the moon glides through your family-centric fourth house today, it is likely to stir up some deep emotions that could leave you feeling vulnerable or insecure. This is a natural reaction, but don't second-guess yourself. Nobody holds you to the same ridiculously high standards that you do, Libra. Give yourself a reality check on just how productive, clever, and wonderful you are. If you're feeling overly sensitive, turn to a nurturing friend or relative for some much-deserved TLC.
Much-deserved TLC. Scorpio, it is possible to be too connected, Scorpio. Today, as the moon zips into Capricorn in your third house of communication, you could benefit from an unblinkingly honest evaluation of how dependent on technology you've become. This is a little ironic, Scorpio, because your sign is famous for being secretive and reclusive. But if you need to check social media sites or doom scroll before you get out of bed every morning, you could benefit from a different strategy. Log off a few non-essential feeds today and consider checking updates in short windows, not every 5 minutes. All right? Easy.
All right, Sagittarius. You're known as the visionary of the zodiac, Archer, and the other 11 signs who would do well to rip a page from your fearless playbook. But today, as La Luna is settling into the Capricorn and your second house is in money and security, you might need to rein in your high-minded dreams and force yourself to color within the lines. The life you envision doesn't come easily, and this Capricorn moon can remind you that anything worth having is worth making some semblance of a plan for.
All right, let's check into Capricorn. If Capri's not happy, nobody's happy.
That's true.
Today you have the universe's permission to provide for yourself first. With the moon shimmering in your sign today, you are strongly encouraged to concentrate on your own needs and desires and pursue your dreams. Stand up for yourself in meetings and personal tete-a-tetes. It's the only way others will know what's on your mind. Just be sure to stop short of dominating conversations or making diva demands.
That's not bad. All right, Aquarius, you'll need to work hard to stay focused on anything today. Thanks to La Luna's visit to your dreamy 12th house, your thoughts will wander and you could struggle to concentrate. On the plus side, this is a great day for deep diving into your reserve tank of inspiration. Plus, your intuition will be highly attuned. If a person or situation seems off, it's probably not your imagination. Trust your gut and check things out before investing time or energy.
All right, let's go into Pisces. The moon logs in to practical Capricorn today, illuminating your 11th house of friends and technology. The stars help you plan your accent by attracting supportive collaborators. But what exactly do you hope to accomplish? A digital dream like a website, podcast, a content channel of your own? What steps can you take right now to start manifesting this? See if a tech-savvy friend is open to bartering some skills to get you started.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was just taking in all those horoscopes today. I was not really reacting because what is there to do? All right, folks, we are going to jump into some love mentions today. All right, starting off with Face Cafe. Face Cafe is located on Welfare Road, right there next to the Domino's. They have happy hour every day, 2 for $1, and they're open from...
They open from 12 o'clock until late.
Thank you, Andrew. All right, next thing. Leo's Bingo. Leo's Bingo is taking place on December 13th at the Alizé Convention Center. It is $15 per person. You can get your ticket.
Not the ticket, the bingo ticket is $15.
Oh, the bingo ticket is $15, excuse me.
Yeah.
You can check out their page for more information. Next, we've got Nova. Nova is open Thursday to Saturday. They're located in the Hills. They have different nights going on. Thursday is their opening night. Friday is like their ladies' night. And Saturday is just free format. It's really cool. If you want to make a reservation, give them a shout at 590-690-887211. That is Nova, and they are located in the Hills. Next, we got SLS. SLS is your sound and light systems company. They are located on Cinnamon Road, right there behind Ryan Road in Maho. If you guys need any sound and light equipment, they rent and do installations. They sell light and sound equipment. And if you want to make a phone call or make an appointment to get down over there to their sound room, give them a call at 590-690-887211. That is SLS. And now we've got Dee's Beach Bar located in Beacon Hill. They are open 7 days a week. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday, and if I may say so myself, they have one of the best Taco Tuesdays on the island. They really do. They are located on 34 White Sands Road, which is like when you get to Beacon Hill and you go past the security, you have a diverging point. You take the left, go straight down. Careful, because there's a lot of traffic coming up and down that road. But back to the lineup. So they are open 7 days a week, usually 11 to 7. They have different activities throughout the week. And on Friday night is movie night, which will be the Rocky Horror Special, because the Rocky Horror Picture Show, yeah, because it's Halloween.
It's Halloween. You got to go with it.
Yeah, so that's Dee's Beach Bar in Beacon Hill. Yes, guys. And now let's jump into some birthdays. Well, let's start off with a retroactive happy birthday to Nowhere Special, because it was their 2-year anniversary this weekend. Happy birthday to you guys. Cheers to you guys. You've really done amazing things with that place.
Yeah.
Since you've taken over. All right, now let's jump into some birthdays for today. The people that I know for today. Shout out to Helena Shmika, or we call her Schmeekies. She's our bartender from Beer Garden. Happy birthday to you. If you guys want to say happy birthday to her, or say, just send her well, you can find her on Facebook, or you can pass by Beer Garden tonight and take a shot with her. Next, for birthdays, happy birthday to Sean Wilkinson. It's his birthday today, musician Sean Wilkinson. Yeah. Yes, that's right. He's like the cousin that I didn't ask for, CLT family. All right, and then we got some belated birthdays. Happy belated birthday, Karan Bijlani. Happy belated birthday, Nichelle Smith. Happy belated birthday, Anisha Durand. And that is it for our birthdays today, folks. But if you want us to do birthday shout-outs, or you want us to give shout-outs or whatever, feel free to get in touch with us and figure out how it works.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
All right. For sure, for the rest of the week, of course, should be back on Wednesday. Where you at for the next 2 days?
Okay, so tonight I am at Beer Garden. Tomorrow, I don't know, because it's always like standby last minute.
Yeah.
We never know. I don't think I'll be on the boardwalk this week. However, I'm pretty sure that I will be at Toppers on Thursday for the dance show. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my week right now.
All right. See you guys back on Wednesday. Hope you have a good week, and make sure you listen to the horoscopes. It was good.
They were good today, yeah. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.